Hello everybody, welcome back to an episode of Minecraft. We're gonna hop in a boat. Hope your new year is going swimmingly well. Swimmingly? Get it? Because we're in a lake. Anyways, hope it's been good for you so far. I just got home, just got off work, got back home. It is cold here. It is very cold. But today, I think, I've been trying to think of some stuff to kind of talk about while we do some stuff and things in Minecraft. And I think one of the things I wanted to talk about is YouTube. Is YouTube itself. And it's not it's not what am I looking for here? It's not like the whole like, oh, they changed their algorithm so you can't you know, people are viewing your content. That's not an issue for this channel, first off. That is not an issue for this channel. It's too small to be affected by that. But it's more a talk of, don't get crazy with me, Squid. It's more a talk of, did we go the right way? Yeah, I think we did. More a talk of kind of what YouTube consists of for me as a fairly small channel, actually. Why aren't these despawning? Why you do this? I had to come all the way out here to find cows, by the way. And you're get out of here, wolf. Are you ready to do it? No, you're not ready to do it. Why aren't they ready to do a thing? They're never ready to do a thing. But what it means as a small channel in terms of content creation, what that entails, right? So to give you kind of a peek into the life, it's not going to be like a cutaway to me editing video or anything crazy like that. So that's not the purpose of this episode. But it's more of like, you know, what does it entail to be a content creator, even one as small as I? And kind of what it entails is, you know, you of course have to play games. You have to give me this. You have to play the games. You have to record the games, right? You have to edit, you have to do some audio editing, you have to do some video editing sometimes, depending on how professional you want to be about it. Personally, I do not have the time allotment to do a bunch of editing, as it's just not in the cards. So what does it entail? I guess we could just leave this. I'll do that stuff off camera. Ooh, gosh. So right, like for this game, for example, Minecraft, right? In time, it'll probably be a more edited down series. Like, we're kind of at the start, so everything is still new. We're still doing all the things. But over time, it'll probably become more edited, right? So there'll be cuts, there'll be breakaways, and so on and so forth. And that'll take time. Not a lot of time, but it adds up. Especially if you're putting out multiple videos a day, or if you're doing, like, some people put out like 3-4 videos a day. And there's a big argument, a big debate about quantity over quality, quality over quantity, however you want to say it. There's one right way to say it, by the way. But right, it's like, okay, you have a certain amount of time. Make the best content you can, and that's what you should put up. But for me, I try to do that as much as possible. But like, right, like I work a full-time job. I have a girlfriend who, you know, she requires time as well. And, you know, you have to prioritize things in your life. So, you know, if work calls me in, like if I have to go to work, hey, I'm going to work. I'm not YouTubing. I'm going to my job to do my job. And that's just kind of how it is. Do I have the thing I need? I don't. Let's go get the thing I need. So right, there are different commitments. Like I can't treat YouTube like I'm doing YouTube full time, because I'm not doing YouTube full time. If any of you are curious, this is not full time at all. Would it be cool to do YouTube full time? Yeah, it would be really cool to do YouTube full time. But we're not there, and we're a long ways away from being there as well. So it's not in the cards. I can't treat YouTube like I can treat it as a full time job. Especially seeing as how I already have a full-time job. This is going to be the new house, by the way. We're going to work on this today. But we're going to need some resources first. And in order to accomplish this, we're going to be using some of this stuff right here. I found some spruce trees while I was out and about. Let's do it. I don't know if this axe is gonna last, but we'll see how far we can get up this tree. So Red, I can't treat YouTube as a full-time job. So that's kind of part one. Part one. We're not full-time. It'd be cool if we were full-time, but we're not full-time. I think people get into YouTube for different reasons. Everybody that I've spoken with who are also content creators, I can't recall anybody getting into YouTube to make money. Simply put, because you don't really make money from YouTube until your channel gets big enough to actually make money from YouTube with like ad revenue and stuff like that. Now, if you if you are a viewer of the channel, you will have by now realized, I'm sure, that I do have ads turned on, right? So technically, am I making money? Yeah. I mean, there is some ad revenue being accumulated. Shoot. We didn't grab the other axe. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, ads are turned on, right? But there are payment thresholds that you have to hit before you get paid for your ad revenue. And it's like $100. So I've never been paid from YouTube, from AdSense, from Google, from anything. So basically, everything that I've done, everything I put up on the channel has been for free. So with that in mind, you kind of have to treat it more as, I guess we can we just make a, hold on. We don't need to bum around with a stone axe, okay? We have iron. We're not that fresh, okay? So everything that I've done so far, that is a wonky looking tree. Oh my gosh. Has been for free, more or less. Now, will I get paid one day from those ads? Yeah, one day. But to put it into perspective, like, look how long I've done YouTube. Look how long I've been posting content, and you will quickly realize that I could have basically have been doing anything else, right? And have made far more money than doing YouTube. I could have gone around the neighborhood like collecting cans, and I would have made way more money than I have with YouTube. And that I have made no money with YouTube. So it's more like I have to treat it more like a hobby, right? Because it's what it is. And don't get me wrong, I love doing it. It's really fun. I like getting interaction with you guys when you comment, whether or not it's like a, hey, cool video, or it's like a feedback thing where it's like I had one the other day. It was like, your commentary volume is a little bit low. And it's always kind of low. So you should probably look into that. That's good feedback. And that's something that, is actionable. We can work on that. That's really good feedback. So, YouTube, right? It has been, so far in my YouTube career, has been all free work, basically. So unpaid work is kind of how you can look at that. Now, I'm not saying that in a bad way at all, because it's not. I'm just saying that is, how it is. So, that kind of brings me to my next point, right? Where when you're a YouTuber, when you're a content creator, whatever you want to say, right? Content creator, YouTuber, let's player, reviewer, whatever it is, right? There's a certain amount of work that goes into making videos, right? And is it substantial? Maybe not. It depends on your priorities and what you have going on, probably. But that doesn't mean that work is not being put in. So, with that being said, why? Why stairs? Why? With that being said, you have to prioritize things. You have to be able to, handle your business, basically, more or less. right? Like you have to be able to determine, hey, is it a good idea? Shoot. Is it a good idea for me to YouTube today? Or would it be better if I went into work? I don't know. That's a very, personal decision. But the point is that YouTube is hard. Playing games, not hard. Recording games, even that, not super hard. Editing video, editing audio, figuring that stuff out, not super difficult. I feel like I picked it up pretty easily, and I'm not great at it by any means. Like, that is not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I'm even good at it. But I know enough to consider myself, as somebody who can do it, essentially. Is that hard? Not necessarily. You have to do what in the world? You have to do these things, right? And you kind of have to do them, moderately well. Like, you can't put up any video and expect it to be successful necessarily, right? So there are certain things that, dang it, there are certain things that, you have to at least have decent quality. So between that, and then you finish your video and you upload it, or rather you render it, and that takes time, and then you upload it, and that takes time, and it can be a very long time, or, kind of, dang it, kind of depends on your internet connection and if YouTube is feeling particularly happy that day. So there's a lot of time. So none of it is necessarily, I would say, I don't know if I would say that. What is happening? Are we not placing these correctly? Potentially. I don't want to say it's not difficult, because I know people who put in just absolutely, they put in time, and their videos are great. You look at your, your B00s, your generic B. Those are the people I watch a lot of. You look at Northern Lion. You look at Wells Knight, who's very recently kind of been able to transition over to like full-time YouTube. These are people who put in tons of work, tons and tons of effort into their videos and making it, enjoyable and watchable, and, all the stuff that goes along with that. I hope, I won't say that if the opportunity did not presented itself, I would definitely go full-time YouTube as well, because it's a really, you love what you do and you never work a day in your life, is basically the saying to go along with that. By the way, we're just doing the roof right now. We're just kind of talking while we do it. I hope you don't mind. Doing a little bit of building on camera, which is a little bit nerve-wracking, just because I haven't played Minecraft, honestly, in quite a while, and I've never been a what I would call a strong builder in Minecraft. I just kind of, I putz around and I do my best. That's not the block we want right there. But right, like so there's a lot of effort that goes in, whether you're a small channel or whether you're a large channel. Like, if you're doing it full time, you are doing it full time, and that's not like 40 hours a week. That's like, you're putting in 60 hours, you're putting in 80 hours, especially those big Minecraft channels. Oh my goodness. Like that, they put in so much off camera time that it is just unbelievable. It is absolutely unbelievable. But for small channels too, right? Like, I don't put in a ton of off camera time, really, just because I don't have the time to do that. So I kind of have to almost just make the best of it in a way, really. So, I might not, can I place that block? Yeah, I can. Yeah, we can. Can we do one of these? Yes, we can. And so even as a small channel, right? Like, you're putting in the time to, you step away from other stuff you could be doing. Like, maybe you're not going out as much. Maybe you are, you know, incredibly thankful that you have a very patient girlfriend who supports you, even though your endeavors might be silly at best. But you still put in time. You put in time and you put in effort for it. And that's not bad. That's not a bad thing. But it does take time and it does take work to do that. So what's the point, right? What are you getting at here? What I'm getting at is, what do we even do right here? Can we, I guess we could just do like one more, right? That's a thing we can do. We need more stairs. What's the point of all this, right? The point is that I'm not going to speak for larger channels because I'm not a large channel. I don't know the intricacies, the complexities that go along with that. But I can at least speak, I think, relatively safely for a channel of my size. And what I'll say is that I don't think any channel, why you do these things, that is this size, is in it for the money. First off, I think very few channels. I'm sure they're out there. Like I'm not blind to the fact that people see, you know, dollar signs and ad revenue, and they think they can get that from YouTube, and maybe they can. I don't know. That's not for me to decide. That's for their viewers to decide, probably. But what I will say is that for why we do these things, man, for smaller channels. I really do it just as like kind of a creative outlet, more or less, and also honestly for like the interaction. So every time like I record videos usually at night when I get home from work. So I've already worked all day today, for example. Like I'm recording this at night, and so I'm recording this video. I've already worked all day, but I honestly like the feeling you get as a content creator. I wonder how we did with this building. No, I've just looked at okay, let's go take a look. Let's see how we did here. Well, it's not terrible. You know what? It looks a lot better than this thing, okay? Don't. You be kind to me, okay? We did the best we could with what we have. Is it the best build ever? No, not even a little bit. But it's okay. It'll do the job. Train of thought. Here we go. It's coming back. You gotta believe. Small channels. The feeling you get when you stay up and you publish your video, and you know, you go to sleep basically because it's like midnight or 1 a.m. and you have to go to work in like 5 hours. The feeling you get though when you get comments or likes, or you see your views kind of go up more than normal, or any of these things, it's really inspiring, I think might be the best word for it. It's like every time I get a comment, even if it's just like a hey, sweet video, it's still cool just to get comments, just to know that people are watching the stuff that you're taking the time to make, I guess is the best way to put it. It's just a really cool feeling. It's hard to explain, maybe. But like I can put in just tons and tons and tons of time and effort, and like you just get videos and you're like, yeah. Or you not videos, but you just get comments and you're like, yeah, this is completely worth it. At least that's how I feel about the whole situation here. That could just be a me thing, but I don't think that's the case. Get out of my life, random wooden block. Jeez. So I guess the point, because we're kind of approaching, you know, the end of the episode. The point is, if you take anything away from it, is that if you have, oh, we should have kept a couple, dang it, to finish the columns off. Man, that's a bummer. Back on track. I digress. Videos. Oh god, I just destroy crops? Maybe. It's okay. Hey, this house is looking pretty sweet. I'm just gonna say it. The point is though, is that if you have a YouTuber that you enjoy watching, let them know. Like if you have people in your subscription, what time is it right now? Do we have time for this? We don't have time for this. It's almost nighttime. But if you have a YouTuber that you enjoy watching, who brings a modicum of joy to your day, if you look forward to their videos, if you maybe like their videos and you're kind of the silent majority, or you're kind of the quote on, you can't see my fingers, but I'm doing air quotes, the lurker type, where you just kind of, you peruse, you browse, and that's just what you do, I would encourage you to let that YouTuber know, because that's honestly, at this stage of a YouTube channel, when you're still kind of small, that means a ton. And I guarantee you, if you do that, you're gonna make someone's day. I guarantee it. I guarantee if you take the time out of your day to tell somebody else, hey, I enjoy your content, or hey, I look forward to your stuff every day, it means something. I think that goes a long way. And I think you'll really, I think you're gonna brighten someone's day. No. You're gonna make a difference to that person. But anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the new house we're building here. It's baby steps. Like I said, I haven't played this game in quite a while. I'm still a little bit new. But hey, comparatively, come on. But anyways, that's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, hit the like button, or better yet, leave a comment. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't already, go and subscribe. Share the video as you see fit, if you'd like. And until next time, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next episode.